Welcome back! Welcome to Deniz Akademi. Here we will be making English videos together. I'm Çilem Akar. I have been making English videos on YouTube for years and I'm an English teacher. And on Deniz Akademi, I've been giving you tips about English. We talked about business English, presentation English, daily English. We talked about everything. If you have missed all those videos, do not forget to check the channel. You might be wondering why I'm talking in English right now rather than Turkish, because normally in our English videos on this channel, we will be speaking in Turkish. I was giving you some tips and trying to help with English and stuff, but this time, it's gonna be a different concept. All our videos are gonna be 100% English, and I will be answering some questions about different topics in each video, so that you guys can listen to a Turkish person, me, speaking in English, and can practice trying to answer the questions that I will be answering too. Yeah, basically that's the concept. There will be topics, and we will be talking about those topics, answering questions. The topics are gonna be like about university life, or social life, shopping, hobbies, blah blah blah. Yeah, we will be talking about a lot of things. So what I'm expecting you guys to do is that I want you to listen to the questions, and if you can, try to answer them in English and write them down below in the comments so that I can read them and answer them too. In this video, I will be talking about my university life. Yeah, I got a lot of crazy memories from university, and my university life, I think it was amazing. I had so much fun. I learned a lot. So I wanted to share that with you guys as well. I'm so excited for this concept, to be honest. Without further ado, let's get into this video and start answering the questions. Are you ready, guys? Because I'm ready. I feel like you're ready too. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go! The first question, what made you choose your university? Actually, it's a funny story. I never planned to get into the university that I got into. I never planned it, because at first I thought I was gonna study Japanese literature. I'm not even kidding. I'm in love with Japanese language. It's my first tattoo. I worked for that a lot, but my mom didn't want me to study that because she was so worried about me not getting a job afterwards. Back then, I was just 18 and I didn't know what I was doing actually. My mom really wanted me to study teaching because it was a women's job. At first I didn't want it. We had a lot of arguments about that with my mom, believe me. Then I was like, yeah, whatever, I will just study teaching. And I got mad. I got really mad. And as you know, we had our lists where we would write down the universities that we wanted. Because I didn't plan to study teaching after all, I just randomly picked universities around Turkey and wrote them down. I know it was a bad idea because I could have ended up in a very bad place. But luckily, I got into Anadolu University in Eskişehir, and it was amazing. If I didn't live in Istanbul, I would definitely live in Eskişehir. It's a great city. I feel so lucky that I had the opportunity to study there. So that's all that matters, I guess. Anyway, second question. Which one is better, studying in your hometown or in another city? I would definitely say in another city, because I studied in another city and I didn't plan it at first. Okay, for Japanese, I was planning to go to Ankara, but it was not because it was out of my city. I wouldn't mind studying in my hometown. Your life doesn't change that much. But it should change. This is my opinion right now. University is not just a place to study. It changes all the things in your life. It changes your mindset. It changes the way you're thinking. It changes everything about you. And I think you should change your city to study as well, because you learn to take responsibility. You learn how to pay the bills and how to manage money, manage time. And you don't have your parents like you did all your life. I think it's better in terms of self-improvement because you basically become an adult. Yeah, I can say that. How did you make friends? Oh my god, it was so hard at first because I would always listen to my friends talking about their university life, and they would always tell me that first day they get into their class, they just get on so well. They make a lot of friends, have fun together, go out after class. When I went into my class, and the only thing I did was to, you know, say hi or try to be friendly. Nobody wanted to be friends. It was not specifically for me, but nobody was socializing, and I got a little bit disappointed, and I thought it was gonna last like that forever, but it didn't, of course. It took a long time for our class to get like friendly, but at the end it turned out to be good. But my closest friends from the university, they're all from my dance team. That's why I recommend everybody to go attend clubs like dance club, theater club, music club, I don't know, philosophy, extreme sports, I don't even know, but definitely get into a club when you're in university, because as I told you, my craziest memories were from the club as well. What's one unforgettable memory from the university? I've got a lot. I don't know where to begin. One time we were at dance practice and we went out. It was so cold and we were waiting for the bus. Anadolu University has this campus which is a little bit out of town and it's isolated. So you can only wait for the bus to get home. And also Eskişehir, you might have heard about it, it's so cold, like freezing cold out there. And we were waiting for the bus, we were so cold. We started to just dance in the middle of the road. I'm not even kidding. Just imagine 15 people dancing randomly in the middle of the road to get warm. Yeah, we did that. And the bus pulled over, we went in, the driver was laughing at us. We kept on dancing in the bus and he offered us to go to Bar Street together, and we were like, yeah, no thank you, but you're so sweet. It was so fun, yeah. What's your most embarrassing memory from university? I remember a lot of embarrassing memories. I was late for my presentation, as always. I'm not a punctual person. I'm a big procrastinator, and I got ready for my presentation the night before. So that's why I just slept for 2 hours. When I got up, I was already late for class. It was not good. It was not good. Anyway, I rushed into the street looking for a taxi, and then I just looked down on my clothes. I saw that I forgot, like, how can I explain this? So I got a bra, obviously, yeah. And on the bra, I have this t-shirt. But the thing is, the t-shirt is see-through. So you can basically see my bra when you look at me. So I almost ended up in class like that. It was so embarrassing, but I figured it out afterwards. But yeah, it was like a lot of people saw me like that on the street, I guess. What did you learn the most about yourself in university? That I'm a huge procrastinator. I learned that, like getting ready for the presentation the night before. Congratulations to them. And also, not for the presentations, basically everything. I wouldn't sleep. I would study till the morning and then go take the exam. Yeah, I'm a procrastinator, but I am a perfectionist at the same time. So everything I do, they need to be flawless. You know, they need to be perfect. But while procrastinating things, it's so hard to do that. You know what I mean? I really need to work on that. And also, I didn't know that I was able to live alone, like take care of my things on my own. I didn't know that because my mom was always with me all my life. She would cook, she would clean, I wouldn't leave my room. I didn't have to because she did everything for me. I'm so sorry about that. She did everything for me basically. So I didn't have any skills to take care of myself. I even struggled talking to people because I always assumed that I was disturbing them when I talked to them. So my social skills were zero, my cooking skills were zero. How to make money, I didn't know that as well. I started to work. I was paying rent, so I needed to work to make money, you know. So I learned all that stuff when I was in the university. I learned that I could do that. Why not? Self-confidence. Do you have any regrets from university? I got one. It was exactly the way I wanted it to be. The only thing I regret is that in the first grade, when I first started studying, I didn't have any goals, you know? I was just studying because I told you studying teaching was not my plan at the first place. That's why I had no goals when I was in university. So when you have no goals, you just pass the class and that's enough. That's basically what I did in the first grade. I didn't give a damn about my GPA, like the grade you get at the end of the year. It's really important if you want to do masters, if you want to go abroad, or if you want like to get into a good job, I don't know. So it was actually so important, but I had no idea because I was like, yeah, I'm studying teaching, I will be teaching in a school, whatever. But then I changed my mind and wanted to do masters and go abroad. I wish that I had done better, but it's fine. It's fine. At the end, I fixed it, but I struggled a little bit. That's the only regret that I have. What was your favorite class you took in university? I got a lot too. Linguistics, English literature. Because normally I hate literature. I mean, I love reading. I always have books around me. I love books. The poems and, you know, all Turkish literature, I didn't like them when I was in high school. But English literature, it was so much fun. What did you enjoy the most about being in university? I enjoyed every second of it. My friends, going out, Eskişehir, student life in Eskişehir, everything. But the thing I enjoyed the most, and I'm really thankful about, is that I was able to go abroad because I was a student with the Erasmus program. It was the first time that I went abroad and it's completely changed my mindset. Do you have the life right now that you thought you'd have back then? No, I've got a better life. I really didn't think that I would be living in my own place. I always thought that I was gonna be a regular teacher, I would be married by now, but no, I have my own business, my own house. I mean, it's rented, but like, whatever. Live in my favorite area in Turkey, which is Kadıköy. Yeah, I didn't think that I was gonna be able to do all these things and also being able to go abroad when I want. But I always had a goal and nothing was enough for me, you know. I would have these goals and I would achieve them, but afterwards I was like, I want more, I want more. Nowadays I'm struggling a little bit, but I will have new goals. Okay, that was this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our new concept. We will be talking about different topics. So for this video, I want you guys to answer these questions on your own down in the comments so that I can read your answers. You can practice English, we can talk, I can respond to your answers. Yeah, let's make this video a little bit interactive. If you want to get notified next time we post a video on Deniz Academy, do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to like this video if you liked it, because I want to see your likes. Other than that, thank you for watching, thank you for being here on Deniz Academy with me. I will see you guys in our next video. Mwah! Bye!